blood pressure, muscle function, nerve function, three really, really important fundamental aspects to your health. And all three of them, what they have in common is they are dependent on magnesium, your magnesium levels. Magnesium is an electrolyte, so we've been talking about electrolytes this week. It is probably the most important electrolyte for a lot of us, exactly because 50% of us in the West are low in magnesium. I'm going to talk in this video about what the symptoms are to help you identify whether that's your problem, and then tell you what to do about it. So welcome to Shape Fixer. I am Andrew Tunstall. I'm a nutritionist. I'm a lifestyle coach. I'm also a biochemist. I'm a science teacher, and I am someone who has suffered the all the symptoms of being deficient in magnesium. So here we go. The symptoms, and I'm looking at notes, they're down here, so if I keep looking down there, that's so I don't miss any. I've got 8 here, the 8 main symptoms. Anxiety, bad sleep, fatigue, lower leg cramps, lower back pain. What have we got here? Elevated blood pressure, constipation, and you guessed it, arrhythmia. Because remember, magnesium is an electrolyte, and any electrolyte imbalance is likely to give you arrhythmias. I had all 8 of those symptoms, so quite clearly I was deficient in magnesium. Now, those symptoms, I've listed them below here in the video description, in the notes, so just go down there and have another check so that you can then ask yourself one by one, which ones do you have? The intervention for me, because I had all the symptoms and my deficiency was obviously then very bad, was I couldn't just change my diet and just make a little tweak. I actually had to take a supplement, which is no big deal. A supplement is just it's just increasing something that should be in your food. Okay, this is not the same as a medication or a drug. And I took a magnesium supplement, and I can say that within about 3 days, all the symptoms were gone. All 8. The arrhythmia was gone, the lower leg cramps were gone, the blood pressure was down to normal. It's phenomenal. So it really does work quite quickly if that is your problem. If it's not your problem, it doesn't matter, because you may be inadequate in magnesium anyway, but if you take too much, it'll just go through you, your body won't use it, it won't make any difference, and your bowel movement will be a little, so we say, looser. It's actually because constipation is one of the symptoms, and magnesium is often used as a treatment for constipation. So if you all gets loose, then you know you've got enough magnesium anyway, but you've got nothing to lose by trying it, and most people are low in magnesium. Okay, so what did I take? I took a magnesium supplement, and you need to take it in the form that your body's going to absorb it. So magnesium citrate, magnesium glycinate, magnesium taurate are probably the 3 best versions in terms of your body being able to absorb it and use it. And again, that's in the notes in the video description down below. I take, and I still take them now just to make sure, I take 400 milligrams of magnesium citrate a day. It's just a little tablet that I swallow with a drink, or I dissolve an effervescent tablet in water which has magnesium and potassium, and it's about 400 milligrams of each, because very often potassium is also deficient, so you can get your supplement in a combination. But if you're not so bad that you really want to take supplements, just look at your diet and make sure that you are actually taking enough magnesium in your diet. And magnesium is very high in green leafy vegetables, because the chlorophyll, which is what gives the plants its color, the chlorophyll has magnesium as an integral part of its molecular structure. Meat has magnesium in it too, because you're eating the meat of an animal that's been eating grass. So there you go, the magnesium's gone through that system if the meat you're eating has been grass fed. Okay, so it may or may not be sufficient. Nuts are high in magnesium, and most seafood is very high in magnesium. You could be low in magnesium because you're not eating enough, but you could also be low in magnesium because you're very stressed. in which case you need to boost it up a little bit. If you're having too much alcohol, that depletes your magnesium because it affects your kidney function and sabotages your electrolyte levels. And if you are sick and have diarrhea, or you've been vomiting a lot, that affects your electrolyte levels. Go and have a look at my other video on the sort of general video on electrolytes. I'm going to put a link to that below here too, so you can have a look at that. And while you're about it, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything else. The foods, if you get your food right, you probably won't need a supplement, but if you're having these symptoms that are listed down here, then you will need a supplement, and you may well find that you cure yourself of an arrhythmia very, very quickly. I had, as you've heard in a previous video, cardiologists wanting to operate on my heart, and actually all I needed was to increase my magnesium. So it's a bit of a no-brainer. Give yourself a magnesium supplement and just see if that doesn't sort your problem out. Thank you so much for watching. Please put comments down below if you have any questions. I will get to all of them, I promise. I'm loving the interactiveness of this channel. So I welcome your questions, and if you think I've missed something, or if you've learned something that you think maybe needs to be added, please comment. I welcome it. I don't know everything. I'm not a doctor. I'm like you. I've been suffering from it. I've been studying it. I've been learning, and I want to share my experiences and my knowledge, but I don't know everything. So I welcome all of you to the channel, and please feel free to comment. Thank you again for watching. It's been brilliant. Please click a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.